Recently, there have been many pictures in magazines and newspapers about slavery, and usually the picture has a collar, a yoke around the slave's neck. And we always think of a yoke as something that is very burdensome, something that leads a person into slavery or hard labor. And we never think of a yoke in the scriptures. It's referring to the yoke that the oxen would wear. I don't know how many people are familiar with teams of oxen. Myself never had a team of oxen or driven them. But for people who have them or articles about them, the yoke was always made to fit the oxen. It wasn't constraining, but actually was there as a help. It was properly fitted. It would help the oxen to do their work, whether pull a wagon or plow a field. The yoke was there to help them and not to burden them. We have work to do, the work that the Lord has given us to do in our life, to proclaim Him and to lead us to His kingdom. And our gospel today proclaims that He has given us a yoke. The yoke is the two great commandments, to love God and to love our neighbor. If we follow these prescriptions fully, then we will obtain the kingdom of God. The Lord didn't want us to be burdened unduly or anything that would hurt us, but rather He wants us to proclaim Him, and He's there especially with His Spirit on that yoke to help us. Today the Lord has put a yoke upon each of us, not to hurt us, to lead us into slavery, or to burden us, but to help us to do the work He has chosen for each of us.